Hello and welcome to KitPlus TV, supported by Mediaproxy. Now, as you can see, unless of course you're listening to our podcast, we're in our Las Vegas themed studio this month as we approach NAB, which is running from 24th to 27th of April in Las Vegas, which of course we're really looking forward to.
Yeah, today's guest is a regular on KitPlus TV, and we're delighted to welcome Yvonne Monterroso from Dejero. Hi Yvonne, good to see you.
Hello, thanks for having me.
We've been chatting to you virtually for the last 2 years or so with many innovations and new releases. How excited are we actually to get in front of real people again?
Unbelievably excited. It'll be so great to see our customers and our partners in real life and recognize that we're all still 3D people.
So what can NAB booth visitors look forward to seeing on the Dejero stand at this year's NAB, Yvonne?
So we'll be showcasing our new ENGO 265 that we launched earlier this year. It's been specifically designed for news broadcasters with major improvements in reliability that allow us to go as low as a half-second latency. That low latency is really an output of that increased reliability that we've put into our algorithm. But perhaps most exciting about the ENGO 265 is that it's now a 2-in-1 transmitter and internet gateway. We see this revolutionizing broadcast workflows with unprecedented mobile connectivity speeds in the field. It really allows more natural talkbacks at a lower latency. It streamlines that communication, and it allows field crews to just do a lot more remotely than what they could previously do in the field. You'll also, of course, have the opportunity to see our whole product line and a sneak peek into some products that we'll be announcing later this year.
So I think the last NAB was 2019. So how have your customers' needs changed since we were last at NAB?
Well, I think everybody's seen some shifts with the pandemic. So what we've seen is there's been a greater need for on-the-fly collaboration. We've seen an acceleration to remote and virtual and cloud production. So as everyone's aware, there's been some really dramatic changes in the last 2 years that have been really accelerated by the pandemic. What we're able to exhibit at NAB with the ENGO 265 and the gateway mode really speaks to providing that first and last mile connectivity to support all of those remote collaborations. And it's not only for the production of live news and elections and sports coverage that we're seeing this, but we're also seeing a lot more in the TV, film, and commercial production areas. So we have a number of examples of customers across Brazil and the US and Europe as well, who are starting to do a lot more in terms of this cinematic production. We've seen a lot of big name brand commercials happening in terms of how they're able to enable that instant remote collaboration across people who aren't on site for the actual shoot. And it really opens up the possibilities in terms of where they're able to go in terms of locations. They've been able to reduce resources, time, and costs. So we've seen, even as things are opening back up, people are using these types of workflows to achieve a lot of efficiency and time savings that they previously weren't before the pandemic. So it's really opened up a lot of new workflows that are being adopted as the go-to workflows now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting show because not only is it the first NAB in 2 years, but there's been so many product launches in that period of time, and technologies have evolved really quickly, haven't they? So what do you think, taking that on board, what do you think Dejero's key messages are going to be for the show?
So we continue to be focused, as always, on reliability and performance and connectivity. We're your connection from the field to your station, to your people elsewhere. And so while there's a lot of buzzwords and trends circling the industry, we're continuing to grow and evolve, keeping our eye on delivering the best designs to meet the needs of broadcasters. So whether that means increasing their productivity in the field, ensuring they have the absolute most reliable connection and most resilient connection, those are the pieces that we're really focused on. perhaps one of the new themes that we've been focusing on this year is really around security. So using that AES 256 encryption, having a locked down operating system, we're really focusing on how do we make sure that we're meeting the needs of both IT teams and the production team in terms of securing their communications and their video.
So I guess finally the only thing to really ask is, apart from seeing us, of course, what are you looking forward to most at the show this year?
Oh, that's easy. I'm so very excited to have the opportunity to meet face to face with the awesome people in our community, and really just have the chance to walk the floor and see, as you said, the exciting new launches, the new innovations that our community are really driving forward, and just to see that firsthand, it's amazing to have that opportunity again. I think we took it for granted previously.
Absolutely. Where can people find out more, Yvonne, and where can they find you at the show?
They can find out more at Dejero.com, and at the show they can find us at booth. They just changed our booth number, but our new booth number is W2822. So that's in the West Hall, 2822.
Fantastic. That's the brand new hall as well.
Changes all the way, isn't there?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
I think with the pandemic, we've all learned to adjust and roll with the different changes as they come.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Yvonne. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to see you. And of course, we're looking forward to spending time with you and the team over at this show later this month. Thank you very much to Mediaproxy for their support of KitPlus TV, and thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel and download the podcast where you can hear all the unedited content from this interview. You can also find that at kitplus.com/podcast, or just search your podcast directory for KitPlus. We will see you next time.